Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. And today, a little bit late, is your cheese compilation for March 2019. Bottom right-hand corner here on King's Cove for game number 1 is the red Terran player, I'm Amin. And in the top left-hand corner, his opponent, the blue Terran player, Rocket, with a Rocket Raccoon spinning logo. I love it, man. I like Rocket. He's great. He's so sad because Groot got dusted in Infinity War. I am sad too, man, but just know everybody who got dusted will come back. If you're interested in my explanation about that, subscribe to the Falcon Paladin Hour. It is a weekly podcast with myself and Somicron. He's an Australian. I'm an American. We disagree on a lot of stuff, and we talk about StarCraft. We talk about movies and TV shows and books and other nerdy stuff, video games as well. If you like all that stuff, then yes, search Falcon Paladin in your podcast app or on the web, and you will find it. Well, Falcon Paladin podcast or hour, any combination of two of those, I think. Well, hour and podcast wouldn't help. But anyway, just search Falcon Paladin hour and you'll find it. Hey, it's a proxy barracks here from Rocket with his little Brood War skinned SCV. Man, those arms are so skinny. Such little skinny arms on that SCV. And he's also throwing up a barracks here in his natural, in his main. And I'm Amin, you're not scouting, man. I get it. I get that you're not scouting. You feel this is like every other TVT you've ever played. Totally understand that, but guess what? You're wrong. You're wrong because there's a proxy over here, genius. There's going to be a proxy Reaper. I can't imagine it's really anything else. Oh, I lied. That's an engineering bay. I just assumed based on the footprint of that building, that's what it was. But no, man. He's walling off with an engineering bay and upgrading to an orbital command. I was thinking maybe that could be a planetary fortress, but no. Oh, man. I love this play. Anytime anybody lifts off a building into your opponent's base in the darkness and starts building stuff, it might be my favorite thing in all of StarCraft. It just, hey, my base is in your base. What you gonna do about it? Nothing, because you don't know it's here. Oh, man. I'm Amin. You're in so much trouble. We're gonna have, is that a reactor? We're gonna have a reactor Reapers, I guess? Probably a reactor Reapers coming out of that thing real fast. What are you making here? Oh, you're also going for a reactor on your barracks. We'll see what that's for. Quick scan. Rocket says, what is over here? I have no idea. I'm nowhere near to your base. I better do a quick scan. And he's blocking off an expansion attempt, which seems a little bit self-defeating here from Rocket. I just feel like you want your opponent to expand here because you're one-basing him. And as a result, if they expand, that's good for you. They're wasting resources on expansion they don't need and are probably going to hurt them. But check this out. Barracks doing nothing. There we go. Oh, just Marines. What the crap is all this gas for then, man? He's got 200 gas. I guess he made a factory back home. That's cool. So there's the scan. You see the factory. Rocket says, hello. Look, an engineering bay walling off. How dumb is that? I'm Amin's like, wait a second. That doesn't make any sense at all. But we've got our Marines here. So Marines inside your house. Again, I'm Amin does not know this is here because we're hiding so expertly. Rocket is using the fog of war to his advantage incredibly well. And I'm Amin's going double Reaper. Oh, that's actually interesting. Reapers can beat Marines just because they have that regeneration ability. So they're going to go ahead and chase this SCV. Oh, man. If they chase that SCV, maybe they could have found something, but nope. They're heading across the map. And this is a problem for Rocket because he doesn't have anything to defend this back home at all. He can get hopped up real nice and start losing stuff. This is a lower level game, I'm going to tell you right now. Just because the APMs, if we can pull this up real quick interface, that'd be real nice. Do we have an APM check? Is 16 for Rocket. It's not great, but cheese can come from all levels of StarCraft 2. I promise you that. All right, man, so the Reapers come in and they're like, my opponent has nothing. Nothing at all here. Do not die. Oh my gosh, the controls actually be pretty good here for I'm Amin. Just don't get surrounded. Just don't get surrounded. Just hop up. Ugh, lost one of them. And Rocket throws out the cute. Oh, that was mean. That was a mean thing to say. But look, he's got his own Marines here. I think I'm Amin's might be okay. I feel like he's kind of okay. Anyway, what the heck? Building armor, Rocket. What are you doing? Tech Lab on the factory. Likely going to be for tanks, I guess. Maybe a Cyclone. Supply depot dies. I'm Amin is free to expand. Look at him building supply depots and missile turrets and random stuff here. This Reaper needs to go back in and start killing stuff. You didn't see anything that could stop you from killing stuff over there. Could ya? Oh man, is there a... There's not a starport. I was gonna say, if there was a starport and Imamine flies it over this missile turret. Oh, the Marines got in the mineral line though. Imamine, no. All your dudes. Wait, why are you focusing on the orbital command? Just kill the SCVs. I guess this is fine too. Where the heck are all your dudes? Imamine is not responding to this. Imamine, what are you looking at? Is Imamine... This is his camera. Is Imamine AFK? He might have been AFK. Oh, snap. Either way, he's dead. He didn't have the Marine count to handle this. Imamine is not pleased. He's not pleased by this result at all. My girlfriend. My girlfriend messed me up. Did she come and talk to you or something? Oh, Imamine. Well, all right. Goodbye, everything, I guess. Either way, I think Rocket had that. He had more Marines. She turned on my PlayStation and made my monitor go out. Who uses their PlayStation on their monitor for their PC? Or maybe somehow he's managed to play StarCraft on a PlayStation. My wife... What the... You said girlfriend earlier. Dude, your story is not straight here. My wife beeped me over. It was girlfriend earlier, Imamine. Tell the truth. Keep your story straight, man. Either way, very, very silly game. Very silly little TVT to get this thing started. Thanks again to the screeners. We'll get them thanked in the next one here. We'll get right into it because this one, not much to talk about. Just don't get distracted and maybe don't use the same screen for your PlayStation as you do for your StarCraft. Okay, good stuff. Bit of a higher level game for game number 2 here between 0-0 and Supmax. On New Repugnancy, bottom left-hand corner, red Protoss player Supmax. When I first saw this, I thought it was Supermax, which would be an interesting name. Supmax less so, and in the top right-hand corner, the blue Zerg player 0-0. All right, man, let's do this thing. Let's do ZVP. After all the Terran in Game 1, I figured a ZVP would be the way to go. Thanks especially to my screeners, Aki, Christian, Samacron, Alchemy, Unspoken Cat, Ryan, and Mike for going through all of the replays sent to me at falconpaladin@gmail.com with the subject of cheese. They all go to my screeners. They all get checked. They all get looked at, and the best ones are chosen and sent back to me, and then I cast those ones. So these are the ones that made the cut, and so far pretty entertaining, I would say. We've had one game, I guess, so whatever. I don't know what Supmax is talking about with APM boy. What is the APM? Holy crap! Zero is sitting at about 300 APM. Fair enough. He's also getting super cannon rushed. Not just regular cannon rushed. Actually, this feels like a regular cannon rush. Never mind. He's getting regular cannon rush, although another probe is coming down. Oh, Supmax is doing the traditional cannon rushing the Zerg's expansion, which this is why you drones scout. Your Overlord didn't see anything. Where's your second Overlord, and why isn't it over here? Is his build not actually let him have 2 Overlords yet? It's got one. And that one just popped. Yep. Wow, that is late. That is problematic. Is he still not? Oh, he sees this one. My goodness, you let him see that one by building the cannon right up against the hatchery, didn't you? That was a mistake from Supmax. You don't want the Zerg to know about this until it's too late. Oh, he's abandoning it. This is it. That's a cancel. Zero. Oh, crap. Zero didn't cancel that. He should have canceled it. By golly, he should have canceled it. That would have been really a good thing. Is he going to lose it now? I don't see any way to save it at all. He doesn't have a Roach Warren. He is going double gas, which is nice. He'll use that for Roaches and Ravagers once he starts a Roach Warren. But for now, he doesn't have one of those. Maybe he's going to Nidus. Maybe he's going to Nidus his way. This is generally how I used to do things, but then the Nidus was able to be killed by a bunch of probes, and good Protoss would just have pylons up around the edge of their main, and they'd see it coming, and they'd surround it with their probes, and they'd kill my Nidus before it even popped, and I'd be very sad. That's not possible anymore. You cannot kill a hatching Nidus with just workers. Oh, Supmax is throwing out the BM. Good gravy, man. All right, so, it's a one... Actually, it's going to be a 2-base versus a 1-base Zerg right now. That's not good. And there's your Roach Warren. All right, so Zero's got a Roach Warren. He is not upgrading to a lair, which he needs if he's going to go Nidus. And dang, Supmax is following it up with a gateway up here. He is walling off his front, which is a pretty smart thing to do. He's got his gateway up back home. He's going to go for a cyber. He's got to go for a cyber core, man. You cannot just assume that Zero is going to stop playing at this point. You got to turn this into a regular macro game now, which some cannon rushers are not capable of doing. Some of them struggle mightily with that. So there's your cyber core. Good. Sup Max knows what he's doing. He's gonna have to deal with some roaches and rabbiters real quick, I guess. But otherwise, I think he's okay. It might be a mistake to go for this expansion so fast. I just feel like if your Zerg's one base in, they can make a big army off of one base and then show up. And if you have like twice the workers they do, that means their army is bigger, and then you're just screwed. But I don't know. It looks like Max has done this before. He might be fine. Is this even a wall? I don't know if that's even a wall down there. We'll keep an eye on it. 5 roaches on the way here from 0. Let's see what he does with it. I mean, he's making like a Ravager, obviously. Dude, are we still... Oh, that's where his Robo facility is. And he's getting a shield battery. Shield battery needs to be behind the cannons, because you can corrosive bile this thing down and Ravager it down without taking any damage from these cannons when it's here. Shield battery should be back here, or like back here, where it can still heal stuff, right? Where it's still useful, but, oh boy. All right, so probe on the high ground gets focused down by Ravagers. There are now 5 Ravagers here. This is what I'm talking about. Army supply is 17 to 4. Oh, he missed with all of those corrosive biles, but look, it doesn't matter. See, they can outrange it. They can outrange the cannon. That shield battery is going to die. That was the big mistake here from Max. He just lost that shield battery for nothing. Now your Stalker's not nearly as good as it was. Oh my gosh. Stalker without the healing is toast. It is the most toast. There's an Immortal in production, but without shield battery, how much does it matter? It's getting corrosive. Oh, Chrono boosted out, and corrosive biled, and it's going to die before it finishes. There's the cancel. Bam. 0 shuts that down. Army supply 23 to 6. Free Stalker that just wanders up here to die. This Stalker also appears to want to die. And Max is donating units right now to 0-0's army, unfortunately for him. And now this is what I'm talking about. This is where the worker count is 32 to 22 in favor of the Protoss, but it's 27 to 4 army supply for 0-0. Here we go. He's got the Overlord scouting. He knows exactly what he's dealing with over here. It's just a regular wall. Nothing insane here at all. Nothing that can stop 5 Ravagers walking over here and wrecking your day. All right, Max, here we go. Corrosive bile on that pylon. I mean, decent target, I guess, but there's another backup one. And 2 cannons. I'm nitpicking here. He's doing fine. He hasn't lost anything yet, I don't think, as far as army units go. Oh, the double corrosive bile on both of those cannons. Oh, that's brutal. Just a move. Just go. You got this thing. 0-0. Forge down. Gateway. There's nothing to stop this. There are 2 Stalkers here. 2 Stalkers here. There's a pylon that needs to die because there's a Void Ray on the way, and it does. No more Void Ray for you. That Stalker's like, I've done no kills at all here. Max with the rage. This is 2 rages in a row on our cheese compilation. How sad an experience this is in the StarCraft world. Come on, people. You cannon rush. And 0-0 gets the win. I have no patience for cannon rushers, right? You lose, it happens. Live by the sword, die by the sword. It's not like 0 went for a 5 roach rush or a 3 Ravager rush and beat you that way and you weren't quite ready for it and you got cheese in that situation. No. Absolutely not. This was 0 playing standard. He had his hatch on the way. He wasn't going to do anything too insane, and there was the cannons, and it was just not well executed by Max, but that's okay. In the end, 0-0 made some really nice decisions. Did he lose anything? He lost 2 drones in that hatchery. That's it. That's all he lost. 2,400 losses compared to 456 for 0. And if he'd cancel that hatch, it'd be even less than that. So, what a play. What a game from 0-0. Let's keep moving here. And, yeah, more cheese. Port Alexander, Sweet Tech, and Tactus. Top left-hand corner, Red Terran player. His name is Tactus. And in the bottom right-hand corner, it is the Blue Protoss player, Sweet Tech. Not Sweet Tech, Sweet Tech. 2 separate T's in there. Sweet Technology, I suppose, is the name there. Woohoo! All right, so going to be TVP here. Don't get very many TVP cheese games. At least not for the couple of them. The last couple of them, anyway. Oh, random. Ah, good luck, I'm Terran, says Tactus. Sweet Tech says me too. Are they both random? Sweet Tech just lied about what his race was. Oof. Oof. I mean, I don't feel too bad about that. I feel like random players, they've got a larger burden to bear. They have to know all 3 races to play well. And sure, their MMRs are different, but still. I just feel like if you want to lie about race you are when somebody asks, that's cool. I mean, some people prefer to be straight up about it. They'd rather just play the matchup normally and just learn all the races that way. But if you want that edge, if you want that element of surprise, I'm okay with it. 100%. Do whatever you want. So who's the cheeser here? Double gas from Tactus pretty early, but that could just be for Cyclones. And the wall off with the 3 supply depots really should let SweetTech know something is going on here. This guy is up to no good. This SCV is up to no good. Engineering Bay. Oh, crap. Is he going to Planetary Fortress Rush? This feels all of the world like a Planetary Fortress Rush here from Tactus. I see you, SCV. I see you hanging down here trying to act like nothing is happening. No way, Jose. Meanwhile, just going for a double gateway and a forge. I guess preparing for a marine rush or something. He might be prepared for proxies. He's not really looking for them necessarily, which is a problem. Like, if you're expecting proxies, you need to be looking for those actively. He sees the 3rd supply depot too. SweetTech, maybe he just doesn't know. Maybe he doesn't know enough to be worried right now, because it sure seems like he's not looking for proxies. I do like the forge. The fact that he's got a forge up this early allows him to get cannons up, and that way any like proxy marines are going to have a hard time with that, especially coming up a ramp like this. Just don't go crazy with the cannons. 1 or 2 is probably fine. 1 is honestly fine at this stage of the game. As any number of marines you can have out at the 2-minute mark is not going to be that big. But if you feel worried about additional marines coming, maybe another cannon, maybe make some stalkers, some zealots just to absorb some of the shots there. You know, that sort of stuff. An immediate zealot is not really recommended. But I mean, I don't know, 1, fine. I'll allow 1 zealot, but the rest of the stuff better be stalkers and adepts and things. Zealots are horrifically bad against Terrans if they have any level of micro at all, which is not, I'm not saying they do. Anyway, look, it's a barracks. I do want to, oh, I forgot to mention Rocket. In game 1, he did get +1 attack for his Reapers. So, I don't know, it was fine, I guess. Or for his Marines, rather. For his Marines, he got +1 attack. So, they definitely would have won that battle. And look at him hiding behind this tree with that. Our ghost tree here. Look at this ghost tree. Is he going to turn into a regular tree? That, oh, there it is. Oh, now it's gone again. Now it's ghosting because it has to show you the stuff behind it. How interesting. All right, man, so we're going to see, oh, a factory down here too. What the heck? Is this the same build? This is basically what Rocket did in game number 1. There's your +1 attack. And here's your reactor dudes. And adepts are on the way from SweetTech. So the first couple zealots, fine. Now adepts, I appreciate this. The Stargate follow-up. Maybe for oracles, that'd be pretty good stuff. But you got stuff in your base, man. You got something in your teeth. You may need to look at a mirror, which just means scout your main. Scout your opponent. Scout anything. I do like that SweetTech scouted, but he didn't register what he saw. He didn't learn from it in any sense. So as a result, he is in a heck of a lot of trouble right now. He's making double Stargate against Terran. Seems iffy. Maybe Mass Oracle against someone who doesn't have sufficient anti-air. Seems possible. Meanwhile, very quiet right now. Look, zealots are moving across the map because why not? See what we can find. Speaking of Falcon Paladin stuff, there's a merch store. Link in the description here. It's just Falcon Paladin at Shopify. If you search those 2 words, you'll find it. We've got shirts, jackets, hats, mugs. If you're interested in any Falcon Paladin merchandise, it is there for you 24 hours a day. So the zealots kind of did some stuff. I'd love it if the zealots wandered over here and started hammering at this wall. At least makes Tactus respond to something. Because as it stands, he's not interested in responding to anything right now. Why is this going over here? And a turret, too. Is he worried about Void Rays? That's got to be what this turret is. He's worried about Void Rays. He's getting a tech lab on that factory, likely going to be for a Cyclone. And expanding blindly here is SweetTech. He doesn't have any idea if Tactus has expanded. He doesn't know if Tactus is rushing Battle Cruiser. He's just like, I'm going to go Void Rays with, holy crap, a fleet beacon. Is he going Carrier Rush? Dang, blind Carrier Rush seems really, really dangerous. Aha, so you found a missile turret up here, SweetTech. There's got to be something else going on, doesn't there? Oh, Widowmine in production. All right, man. I think this is going to work out. Marine, Widowmine versus Void Ray. Yep, you're going to be just fine here. Why do you tech lab this then? Why don't you just go reactor? Maybe he goes 1 Widowmine and then a Cyclone? It seems like a very particular build. I'm not sure Tactus is making this up on the fly, but maybe he totally is. Oh, crap. Widow Mine. See? Cannon's good against Widow Mines. Oh, not right there, though! Aha! Adepts found your shenanigans. And they forced the lift off on your factory. Oh, no. How many Marines do you have down here? It's a lot of Marines. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12? Alright, so Void Rays sees factory. I'm going to try to kill it without prismatic alignment. See how Marines do against Void Rays? They do really well against Void Rays. Void Rays are part of the Air Protoss arsenal, and as a result, they are all similarly bad against Marines. Marines are such good anti-air, especially against things like carriers and Void Rays and Phoenix and stuff. Yeah, man, everyone's dead. More Marines are here. Army supply is 19 to 15. Somehow, there is more army for Tactus, but he's done. Like, you know what? All my probes are gone. I've got 10 workers remaining to 24 of my opponents, which is oversaturated here in the main. Not a whole lot, but oversaturated nevertheless. And yeah, bit of carbon copy there of game number 1. Nothing too insane. He was going carrier Tempest Rush, which I really kind of wanted to see. But Tactus ruined his day by throwing the proxy in here, ruining all of his probes' lives. And going, that's the problem, right? Is going Sky Toss in the first 5 minutes can really catch your opponent by surprise, but if you're also being proxy Marine inside your own base, it's just a build order loss. You're just done at that point. So scout. Still nothing. No scouting, no walking up this ramp to see what's going on. Sacrifice a zealot, man. Know your opponent isn't doing anything and prepare for everything. Maybe don't go straight Sky Toss. Maybe scout around and try to find stuff. The benefits of scouting are plentiful. All right, cool. That's enough here. Let's keep moving. Another higher level replay for you here on New Repugnancy. Top right-hand corner is sound. And in the bottom left-hand corner, ooze. All right, guys. PvZ. Let's see what we got here. Going to be another cannon rush. Looks like this is going to be the cheeser. Nope. Maybe still could be, though. Throw down a pylon, move out, proxy, throw down some cannons. I've got my eye on you, little probling. I guess it's not a probling because probes are all the same size. That really doesn't make any sense. Ha. What is this guy? Gateway? Fine. Fine. So I don't know that sound is going to be the cheeser here. However, this feels like proxy hatch. I love me a good proxy hatch. Oh my gosh. Come on, do it. Do it, Ooze. Do not be hiding for later. Do not be hiding here just to scout later. You can get a better scout, blah, blah, blah. That's boring. Okay. Scouting is really important. I take it back. But, oh, he found it. Sound was like checking the corners and he saw it and then he just, oh my gosh, was he not looking? Oh my goodness, he saw the drone. They're just like, oh, nothing there, clearly. No hatch yet. We're fine. And then the hatch goes down 10 seconds later. Oh, no. Meanwhile, sound is like, no gas, eh? Interesting. No roachhorn, obviously, eh? Interesting. No hatch down at the natural, eh? Interesting. Well, the lings are moving out. That's interesting. I guess maybe to knock on the front door. Walk on the front door? Walk like a dinosaur. No, knock on the front door so this hatchery can come up in peace, because if this gets scouted, it will die. 100%. Oh, he found it. Dang, sound came back around. Was like, aha. I knew there was some shenanigans happening. Why didn't you shut it down earlier than this? Whoa. All of the probes in the world are coming around to shut this thing down. Meanwhile, the lings are the front door. Zealot, hold position, Zealot. You know what? That can happen. That is totally fine. You guys try to hammer stuff. We're going to get an adept out here. Very, very soon we'll get an adept out here. Meanwhile, this hatchery is going to finish, but I don't know if it's going to get anything off before these probes murder it. Man, a Zealot on this DPS would be real nice. But look, double adept coming on up. Can these lings kill the cybercore before the adepts come out and kill them? That is the question, and yeah, you're not getting anything out of here at all. There are a couple lings on the way, but that's going to be it. And there we go. Adepts, Zealot fighting, trying to save the cybercore, and then the adepts save the rest of the day. Well played by Sound. Meanwhile, broodlings are inside the main base. They don't kill anything, though. The lings do, though. The Lings cause some minor problems. More Zerglings coming on up. They're going to get the Cyber Core. Wall off further. Oh, no, Sound. Oh, no, Sound. Don't get surrounded. Don't get surrounded. No. 2 Adepts versus this many Lings should be okay. Are there more Lings coming? You betcha. There are not probes further throwing down. You gotta re-wall this. You have the money to re-wall this. Throw up a gateway right here. Make a forge. There you go. Probe coming on in. Just throw it down now. Just throw it down now. One of the Adepts goes down. There's the wall. With the new Cyber Core, I mean, at least make some Zealots here to plug up that wall. This Adept is putting in so much work. 9 kills on this Adept. She is truly a hero of ire. It looks like Sound may have stabilized a little bit. Making Zealots, smart stuff. I'm liking it here. Just slow Lings, man. Still no gas back home out of Ooze. 0 gas back home out of Ooze. Oh boy, Cyber Core doesn't take that long to build, actually. That is a pretty quick, fast little 550 HP. And now immediate Adepts. I think Sound is held here. I think he's okay, you guys. I'm looking at the situation here. 25 to 10 workers. Army supply 6 to 9. Is that a hard wall? I don't know if it matters. This Adept is 2-shotting your Lings. You're not getting through this. Oh, Ooze. Don't throw more Lings after dead Lings, man. Don't be doing it at all. Look at this Zealot popping on out. Nope, we're good. We're good, thanks. Boom, 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 boom. Cruising back in again. Nope, that's not going to happen either. Here, making a robotics facility, which I find interesting. Maybe you try to go for Colossus against all of these Zerglings. I don't know, man. You just need Adepts. Where did your Adepts go? No! Don't! No! He can't hold himself here. Why did you move out with your Adepts? Come on, man. I'm rooting for you in this game, Sound. All right, so 3 Adepts. Re-wall. 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 I don't know. Maybe he's fine. Maybe he's late on stuff. That's okay. Oh, he canceled the gateway. Retoss it down. Dossed it down. Adepts are here. I mean, resources lost here are 1,200 to 900 in favor of Sound. Most of the stuff that he's lost here have been buildings. Cybernetics core and a gateway. 2 Zealots, 5 probes, and an Adept. Okay, this slowling roach play out of Ooze, there's no way this works. Is there a way this works? Ooh, I like that we're getting charged. That's good out of Sound. And making an observer in case Burrow Roach is the follow-up here, I suppose. I don't know, man. This is... Ooze has 14 workers. I don't know if he can fund Burrow Roach. He's getting charged for all of his 0 Zealots. So that's fine. Warp Gate is done. That's fantastic for him. The Roaches are fighting. Dude, warp in some Zealots. They don't have charge yet. They don't have charge. This is so intense right now. The Roaches are fighting, man. The Roaches are here against the Adepts. The Lings are here too. Good positioning by Sound, actually. Pulling them back. We're going to lose this gateway again. This is an intense game. The gateway does end up going down, but the Lings are all dead because the Adept Stalker combination is pretty good against them. An Immortal is on the way. That's what the Cyber Core is for right now. Is that Immortal? Probe fighting. Look at this probe getting damage done. Oh, did get focused down a little bit there and kill the Roaches. Several of them are very injured, and as a result, they are pulling back now. Whew, but Ooze has a 26 to 19 army supply advantage right now. Where the heck is the rest of his stuff? Oh, on the way. More Roaches and Lings in production. That explains a lot. But, oof, these Roaches can't go home. I guess they can. Some of them can go home. But Stalkers are faster, and they will chase you down and shoot you in the butt the whole way. Immortals. Still, I'm liking it. I'm liking the charge. He's not chrono boosting the charge, but that's just fine. Observer here says, aha, not droning up. Making a million more Roaches. That's what my Immortals are for. This is my Immortal stick. Do 2 Immortals behind a wall can hold off like an infinite number of Roaches, I feel like. Do 3 Immortals behind a wall can hold off infinite Roaches, I feel like. Of course, we're not behind a wall. Sound. Getting a little bit cocky. Little bit cocky here. He does have a 33 to 25 army supply advantage. And his resources lost. Pretty good, too. 2,000 to 1,500. He's got the lead. But my goodness. The Roach Ling versus Stalker Sentry Immortal. Sound gets the GG. Hooray! Good job, Sound. Held off that cheese. So good. I'm interested about this. I want to know if Sound saw the drone and was like, if he throws down a hatch, I'll check later. And then checked later and killed it, right? He was like, maybe he wanted Ooze to throw down the hatch and lose it. That would be just high level mind games for this level of StarCraft, but entirely possible. And then, man, he lost Cybernetics Core, and I think 2 gateways here. Maybe just the one. How many gateways died? Just the one. Nope. A warp gate and a gateway went down here. So he lost his wall 3 times and somehow survived it. Good adept control by him consistently there. Good job teching up. That's what you got to do. Get those immortals out versus the roaches that Ooze is so clearly making. The observers, making sure you know what tech is coming out of the Zerg base. Just overall, great game by Sound. Well played by him. Way to get a Protoss win here in this compilation. So far, so good. Good job, Sound. My favorite Protoss of today for sure. All right, cool. That's it for this one. I don't know. Let's try like a TVZ next. It's year 0. I like this map because Amon watches over us all. What's up, Amon? Top right-hand corner of year 0 is the Red Zerg player. It is Duddles from the Formless Bear Sloths. That's a really cool logo, actually. Look how cool that is. And in the top left-hand corner, it is the blue Terran player, Potato Pleb. You're Diamond, right? Yes. Not like in-game, but, you know, yeah, cool. The League. What? Is there a Diamond League that's called Diamond League? Either way, man, he is from Flying Dragon Clan. I've seen this. I think I just cast a Midrank Madness with this clan tag, and I don't know who it is. I mean, obviously, it's, Shrilic something. Man, Duddles knows this guy, apparently, or knows the organization he belongs to. Potato Pleb plays for Ice. Anyway, we got some proxies down here. Barracks number 1. Cha-chink! Ready to rock. Barracks number 2 for Potato. Cha-chink. Duddles is not drone scouting. As a result, he is completely unaware of this proxy stuff. He's relying entirely on the happiness and the scouting abilities of his overlords. They're not happy, nor are they scouting well either, so he's in trouble. Is that a third one? Third barracks, any gas? Nah, man, just 3 racks Marines is what we're looking at here today. There is a discussion going on about stuff I don't understand at all, so I'm not going to worry about it. Duddles, man. Duddles went hatch first. Hatch gas pool here. Pretty greedy, too, because that pool is not anywhere near done. And the barracks are done. The Marine production is here. Look at this chatting, too. Like, Potato Pleb is doing this while he's chatting. Duddles doesn't have a lot going on, so he's like, I can afford to type, because I'm just waiting for overlords to move. I'm, like, waiting for spawning pools to pop and making workers every once in a while. It's fine. And the bunker. The bunker is here. Duddles. My gosh, Olive Cheese compilation is nothing but this is why you worker scout. It is. This is literally all it is. All right, man, you can shut this down if you pool first, but Duddles did not pool first. His pool is done, but he can't stop this by any stretch of the imagination. I don't think he can even stop this second bunker from going down. Duddles is like, I had a conversation with you. How could you betray me like this? He's not typing that because he's worried out of his mind. He's immediately throwing down a spine crawler somewheres. I'm seeing a spine crawler somewhere. Oh, right, in his main. I don't know how I missed that. Oh my gosh. Another bunker. Does this prevent surround? 1, 2. I don't know if you can get through there. Overlord down. Doesn't supply block Duddles, though. It's close to supply blocking Duddles. Buddles? Oh, Duddles. All right, Duddles. I mean, this is the punishment thereof of not worker scouting is this happens to you. Potato Pleb's like, I guess I'll wander up in the main and see what shenanigans are happening here. There's a spine and a queen, and the spine is problematic. We're just going to wander back down here and make sure... Oh, the Overlord got made at the natural! And now Duddles is supply blocked. Oh, man. Duddles is in a horrendous position. Possibly the worst position we've seen today, where his natural is going to die. His opponent has exactly 12 Marines to his 12 Zerglings, and a queen, mind you. And a spine crawler. I kind of feel like he goes up that ramp, especially with these 3 SCVs, and he just wins. This feels like a just win situation. I mean, Duddles is rushing to Lair, which... Nidus, maybe? Bring the SCVs. Bring the SCVs to Meat Shield. All right, so Spine... Oh, they got Speedlings, though. It's getting chomped on while he is... Oh, yeah, I can't do that. There we go. And Spine down. Does get some kills. Are there enough Marines here to do this? The Queen cannot die. And look at that. The Ling's getting surrounded on. The Queen survives with exactly 2 hit points. Oh, my gosh. Potato Plab, the focus firing was not good. You gotta kill those Lings, man. You gotta kill those Lings. Yeah, 1 health Queen. Potato Pleb is not happy about it. Yeah, man, that might be the turning point here for Duddles. He's going for hatchery inside his main. What is he doing with his lair? Oh, Nidus. Hey! It is a Nidus. Oh, crap. Speedlings. Brah, 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 brah. Several Marines die. No upgrades, mind you, because we're just now mining gas and making a factory with that. So you don't get upgrades. You don't get any kind of upgrades whatsoever. And there's your Nidus. Does he see this? He sees it. Remember what I said about workers being able to kill Niduses years ago? Not now. Not with 5 armor, baby. Oh, boy. Well, not even close. Look how not even close that is. Bruh. The Lings come out. Everybody dies. Just a bunch of Speedlings, man. I gotta start doing this. Now that workers can't just straight up kill your Nidus for nothing. That was underpowered Nidus. This very well may be overpowered Nidus. Because, by golly, they sure tried their hardest and nothing happened. That Nidus is fine. 160 HP still. Yeah, I mean, the Marines are like, well, we can't really save our base. Maybe we can base race, but the Nidus allows for instantaneous transportation back home. There's a spire. Duddles is 1 base spiring. What is this? Brood War? I guess this could be Brood War. Yeah, see the Lings immediately come back home? Yep, immediately coming back home, and they're like, we got this. Is fine. Do you have enough Lings, though? I mean, what is it? 43 Lings to 15 Marines. I think so, especially if the Marines have no upgrades at all. They don't have combat shield. They don't have stim. They don't have +1. They are just regular old unupgraded Marines, which are good at beating the Wings of Liberty campaign on Brutal, by the way. That's doable. But this... All right, Queen fighting, Lings going for that wraparound. No kiting for you. Everyone's dead. And that's the GG! Potato Plebs out. Duddles is your winner in 6 minutes and 24 seconds. 24 seconds. That was a good one. That was a good game. Duddles was like, your screeners better choose my game or I'm going to hunt them down and kill them. And I was like, dude, calm down, Duddles. But they did. They did choose his game. They actually, multiples selected his game, so that's great news. It was exciting. It was good. It was basically showing everybody you don't actually need to drone scout. Falcon's a liar. If you just get lucky with Speedlings and a Spine Crawler versus these Marines and lose your natural and just win with 1 base and then just Nidus, you're fine. See? Not a problem. Not a problem at all. Forget the fact that Potato Pleb made some mistakes here, right? Forget the fact that he almost took down that Queen and didn't and lost all of his Marines in the process. Forget the fact that he killed the Spine but lost like 5 Marines in the process. Forget all of that. Let's just pay attention to the fact that Duddles did not scout this until it was too late. He could not save his natural, and he won off of 1 base anyway. Ta-da! It's easy like that. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Okay, more. Back on New Repugnancy. Back with more TVZ. It's going to be... Holy smokes. Quinctilius and Denkrep. Top right-hand corner, Red Terran player Quinctilius. And in the bottom left-hand corner, the Blue Zerg player Denkrep. Yeah, man. This feels like a Roman general's name, right? Quinctilius. I have done some studying of Roman and Greek history. I did minor in history in college, so I got some good classes on that, but I don't recognize the name Quinctilius particularly, but anything that ends with an Ilias is in some way like Roman or Greek or something. That's a suffix that is very from that time and that part of the world. And by that time, I mean the Greek and Roman empires spanned like thousands of years. So it's a very big time in human history, and in other ways, it's a very small time in human history. All right, drone trying to mess with these SCVs, not going to have a good time with it as the full wall is here. I got to say, as a Zerg player, this drives me insane, so Terran players should probably do it more. That very, very quick wall. Sure, you're kind of oversupplied at that point, but that Zerg is not getting inside. It's not scouting a thing ever until that Overlord shows up, and that's like It's like 3 minutes into the game, man. And by then you can have Marines, you can shoot it down. More Terrans should do this, I feel like. Anyway, Denkrep has 1 base. He went for a very fast pool. But, Lings are not going to break this wall. There's just not any breaking of this wall here. And if you don't have gas, I don't know what else you're doing, man. Alright, so there's gas. So eventually, perhaps Denkrep here is going to go for Banelings or something. Oh, alright, just forward hatch down here, eh? Alright, that's cool. That's cool, cool, cool. Super cool, I guess. Anyway, if you enjoy the content here on the StarCraft Falcon Paladin channel, go ahead and consider supporting me on patreon.com/falconpaladin. You can earn rewards. You can get your games cast by Falcon. There is an extra game a week-ish that you can get access to. If you ever wish there was more Falcon, that is a good way to do it. And really, even just for as little as $1 a month, you can show your support for the channel. I've been going for 4 years now. 4 years now. Started in 2015. Haven't missed a day, you guys. I don't miss days of StarCraft. I'm an insane person, but I like it. So what can you say? Not burned out. Don't see it happening anytime soon. So your hatchery for Denkrep here is it's almost done. Quinctilius, holy smokes, Quinctilius has no idea what's happening. There's a roach warren there. I mean, you just make the roaches here then with a spine. Now, this is why Reapers are good, because scouting. You get a Reaper, you move it out, you say, a 1-base Zerg, either they suck or they got a proxy somewhere. And then you look for it, and then you find it, and then you kill it or you prepare for it. But this way, Mr. Tilius, you just have no idea. No idea this is happening, no idea this is happening. Queen coming up right at your front door, Spine Crawler coming up right at your front door. If this is a rush with that spine, I'm going to love it. Oh, the battle cruiser rushing. Quinctilius, you rogue. You are cannon rushing Denkrep here. Cannon rushing. Battle cruiser rushing Denkrep here. Did I say battle cruiser rush or did I say cannon rush? It's a rush word. You know what I'm talking about. I have 3 kids. My brain cells are falling by the hour here. Doing my best though. That's all I can do. So Fusion Core, this has got to be. Dude, do it. Do you have enough resources? Now you do. Ta-da! Battle cruiser on the way at 3 minutes. That is how fast you can get a big old tier 3 unit out of Terran. I really wish as a Zerg I could get ultras out in 3 minutes. And just send 1 Ultralisk across the map and be like, brar, brar, brar. I would freak so many Terrans out. But you can't. You are locked behind a wall. Your tier 3 is far away. You can get them out at like 8 minutes or 9 minutes, which is nice. But you can't just rush it out here in 3. This is my balance wine for this cast. Battlecruiser rushes are so good and they're so fast. They are so fast. Alright, well, creep spread. I'm liking this from Denkrep. He's spending his money really well, actually. 50 minerals in the bank. Because it's easier to spend if you're on 1 base as Zerg, as Denkrep most definitely is. Does he have enough to handle? These are spines, man, and those are Ravagers. You need queens to handle a battle cruiser. Does he see this creep? He sees the creep. What's his camera say? His camera says there's a Ravager outside my front door. Fine. There's creep outside my front door. Not fine. Oh no, your wall is under siege. The battle cruiser jumps. I heard that jump sound. Jumps! And yeah, man, we're in trouble now. We are in trouble now. Queen down, everybody gonna die. Drones, go mine from this base. Or this base, maybe. Oh, look at the spores coming up. I like that. Immediate spore here. Supply depot does die to the corrosive bile eventually. I think Denkraps cannot sit back. He needs to go. He's trying to go, and he tries to get the tank, and they get the tank. That's huge. The tank was back, but it wasn't back enough. And now suddenly, we have Ravagers inside the base. We are making another tank here. SCV is coming in, trying to get a surround off, at least to kill one of these Ravagers. They do get 1. But this battlecruiser has 5 kills, and is like, you know what? I'm not going to be microed at all. I'm going to sit here and take this hatchery with me if I'm ever going to die. SCVs can't get a surround in this position. That's such great micro. Out of Denkrep. Quinctilius. Still fighting, still killing broodlings. Going after the spawning pool. Look, man, you got to kill this. That's income. And your income is not looking good at all. This tank cannot shoot while moving, and as a result, he's toast. And I think we have a full base race on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know that the Zerg player can kill this thing. I'm not convinced it can. He's got how many queens now? 2 queens? And perhaps 3? Working on 3, sure. 3 queens and this many spores? Sure. You know what? Actually, I think Dent Crep is probably fine here. Although, again, you can float off your buildings if you're Terran, so he's floating off his buildings. The stuff that can't float is dying. For the most part. Corrosive Bile on... Where did those Corrosive Biles go? I missed them. And, queen, unsupported by the spores, unsupported by other queens. She does end up dead. That's bad news, bears. Our overlords are dying. Battlecruiser has 18 kills. Now, some of those are broodlings, so I don't think they really count, but... Oh my gosh, we're going to supply block. Denkrep's going to get supply blocked here. Oh, horrible supply block. If he loses that one too. Get it! Get it! Oh, he took a Spore Crawler hit, but he got it. And now it's 43 to 20 available supply for Denkrep. He's in trouble. But you can't land because, look, the Zerg player is on top of it, man. Oh, but then the Battlecruiser shows up and defends. He is the defender of the homeland. Now, the problem for Quintilius is that he has 6 armies supplied to 18. But Battlecruiser can shoot up, and nothing here can really shoot up. Ravagers, ostensibly, yes. But, no, it's really hard to hit stuff with Corrosive Bile because usually... usually players will move this stuff because they can see it coming way in advance. But Denkrep actually got a hit off there because Quintilius was not paying attention. All right, but it's 25 to 2 workers. The Zerg player is up right now. This Ling has a kill, and now it has 2. And now it's going to have 3. That should not happen. Battlecruiser's like, you sent me over there to kill a single Zergling? I'm way too good for that. Yeah, look at this long-distance mining. Denkrep, just throw down a hatch here. You've got 1,600 minerals. You have 1,600 minerals in your bank. Oh, he's doing it. Smart. Smart, smart, smart. That is one thing I've been learning more as Zerg lately is when to drone up, when to expand 3 times, when to feel safe, and when to not feel safe. It's pretty good. I like it. It's good to have that game sense. And it's a struggle at times, and you see it happen even high-level Zergs. Feel like they're safe to drone up, but boy, they are not. And then they die. But most of the time, if you can get it down, you're going to win games. So I like that Denkrep is expanding. I like that he's making overlords. I like that he has a lair here. I suppose that's going to be for a spire, right? Spire for corruptors. Corruptors are your best answer at this point. He's getting double gas at his natural. I might as well start taking some gas here at this base way across the map too, if and you want. But 31 kill Battlecruiser. 31 kills. Holy cannoli. He has earned his pay. I gotta say, the commander of this Battlecruiser has earned his pay big time. Hydralisks in production from Denkrep. Interesting. Going Hydra instead of Corruptor. Which, I don't know, I guess Hydralisks do a better job of killing like Marines and SCVs and stuff than Corruptors do, no question about it. What Tech Lab on the starport, Tech Lab on the factory. It's like a Marine. I don't know. You don't have a lot of money, Quintilius. Are you making more SCVs right now? You are not because you're supply blocked. You gotta make a supply depot here. You are in a race for your life. You have 8 to 31 workers. Denkrep is ahead of you. You can catch up because of the power of mules if you focus. But just now making a supply depot is not very good. 6 Hydralisks on the way. Hydras don't trade out that well against Battlecruisers, but I mean, if you have enough of them, you're going to be okay. That's generally how this works, right? It's generally stuff, if that makes any sense. Counters are not foolproof. Battlecruiser trying to see if there's stuff he can kill over here. There's nothing to kill over here but a single extractor, which is not doing anything for Denkrep whatsoever. And yeah, we're just kind of hanging out. I might speed this up a little bit because it feels like we're at the 10-minute mark and people are just kind of chilling, which is never a good sign for entertainment value in the game of StarCraft. But scouts that out. He knows about... He actually doesn't technically know about any of this. How interesting is that? He knows creep got up here, but he doesn't know how. Oh boy. Do you have jump available? You jump... Oh, you do have jump available because you flew over. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, get inside the bunker. Okay. There's not a lot of time to get inside the bunker when there are 10 Hydras here. All right, man. Focusing down the battle cruiser. The SCVs need to repair, but they're being blocked out by the Hydras. They couldn't get in there. What positioning by Dencrep? Accidental or not, that was huge. And Dencrep gets your win on New Repugnancy. Quintilius is out. Man, gotta struggle with that word one more time. Apparently, before I get out. Wow, that was exciting. That was an exciting little cheese. I like it. Some people expressed some reservations that it was a little bit long, and it was, but I think it was action-packed, and I think it had good reason to be long. That's generally how this works. If your game is longer than like 7 or 8 minutes, you better have good reason for it. And this one is, so I think it's good. Well done. Man, that battlecruiser did work, but in the end, too many Hydralisks. And again, the body block, right? The SCVs came in to repair it, which would have helped a lot, but they got blocked by their own bunker, by the Hydras. By the time they came all the way around to get the repair started, it was dead. And that was all she wrote. Great job. Great job by Dencrep. Starting out with the crazy cheese into a base race. The battlecruiser rush works for Quintilius a little bit, but he couldn't touch this base because of the many, many spore crawlers present. And then Dencrep was able to expand across here too. The Terran player never knew it existed and got the win. All right, we're not done yet. Let's keep this train going. First game on King's Cove. Fatty versus Shadow Smile. Bottom right-hand corner, Red Protoss player Shadow Smile. Nice spinning logo here. No idea what it is. Looks like a fireball or a meteor or a comet or an asteroid or something. Or a meteorite. Comets are in space. Asteroids are in space. Meteorite once it, I don't know, man. Top left-hand corner, the blue Protoss player, Fatty. All right, man. So Fatty here with the spinning Foul Pal logo versus Shadow Smile. Who's going to be the filthy Protoss cheeser today? Aha! It's going to be Fatty. Fatty's going to be the one throwing down the Forge just outside of his main. Oh, he already has another probe coming. That should have been the key. He already has a probe coming. Shadow Smile is not scouting. I just want to point out, as usual, the player not scouting doesn't see the cheese coming. Although, in fairness, I don't know. If you guys want to send me games where you get your cheese scouted and you lose, that's great. Or, he blocks the probe outside, keeps the wall alive, throws down 2 pylons right there, and a pylon over here too. The response from Shadow Smile is pretty good. He's sending different probes to different locations, trying to kill this one, but Fatty doing a good job keeping it alive. The Forge is done back home. Immediate cannon on the way. Don't lose that probe. Ooh, he lost the probe. Fatty got a little bit careless. Lost the probe. No. This is a cannon. You have to kill this cannon. Shadow Smile, you have to kill this cannon. Why are you killing the pylons? That will not help you at all. Moment of silence, please, for Shadow Smile's inability to kill this cannon. I don't understand. I honestly don't understand what made him want to kill one of those pylons. If he kills this pylon, it doesn't change anything. This is still coming up. Oh, alright. So the probe's going to try to take down this cannon. That's a horrible life choice, by the way. Look at how it two-shots these probes. Woo! 8 kills on that guy. Alright, fine. Then the Zealot comes in and finishes it off. And we still have this in the wall, which is horrible stuff. But on the low ground here, probes up here on the high ground, providing high ground vision to this cannon. That pylon is going to go down. Alright, so the pylon's going to die. 2 Zealots versus 2 cannons. Not great. Don't do it, man. Just don't do it. Oh my gosh, the cannons are going after both of these gateways. You know what, Shadow Smile? Just make new gateways. Just abandon these. You're good. Make a Stalker, maybe. Get a Cybernetics core out. He is making a Cyber core down here. That's going to be good. Oh, I don't know about this, man. Yeah. The indecision is killing you, Shadow Smile. You can't go down there and be like, never mind. You got to commit. Oh, that was a real dumb Zealot right there. See, your gateways are out. That's fine. I get it. But man, are you making more ones? Well, he is now. It's too late for that. You were never saving these gateways. You have 650 minerals. Make additional ones here. As Fatty tries to throw a pylon up here on the high ground, that's not going to happen. I say with a question mark. Okay, not going to happen. Lost the Zealot in the process, though. 1,000 resources lost for Shadow Smile. And that's your good game. That's your good game. Fatty gets the win. Zealots are here. Double gateways are here. There are no gateways for Shadow Smile because he didn't get them started. Man, reacting well to a cannon rush is difficult. I understand that. But man, Shadow Smile kind of failed that entirely. Fatty, well executed. I love the double pylon here. I loved the cannon up. Again, a better enemy would have killed this cannon, and we would have had a different game. But I like the follow-up cannon rush on the low ground. I'm not sure if I've seen that before. I'm trying to remember if the cannon rush on the high ground with the follow-up with the double gateway down here too. I kind of like it. Zealot's coming in for that attack. Shadow Smile he needed to recognize his gateways were a lost cost and throw up additional ones, and he just didn't do it. Just didn't do it. So, again, moment of silence for Shadow Smile there, making a couple bigger mistakes, but Fatty gets the win. And that's a Protoss win, too, technically, huh? We're on Cyber Forest for this one. First game today. Bottom right-hand corner, Red Zerg player Elk. Top left-hand corner, Blue Terran player Wugsaw. Sure, why not? That is such a good-looking logo. I like the Terran logo a lot, especially when it is well done as that. All right, so who's our cheeser today? Supply Depot at the top of the ramp. Maybe it's you. No quick pool by Elk here? What are these drones doing? Did he rally the he's got 2 drones sitting here doing nothing. That's not a good sign for you, Elk. Okay, so one does pool here at 14 supply, so not crazy. Not a crazy early pool, and there's your gas. So a 14-13 or maybe 14-15, something around there. Whatever. It was what it was. So some early aggression here possible out of Elk. Speedlings in his future. The thing is, even if you're doing this, what you really want to do is expand behind it. As a Zerg player, what you need to do in life is always have 2 bases, because the number of workers you have, you can't spend your money fast enough to make units off of 1 base. Even starting with 12 drones, can't do it. You got to have another base for that additional larva production, even if you have a queen. It doesn't matter. Wugsaw has some plans, though. Wugsaw is going to throw down a command center. What? What is happening? What is happening? Is he gonna planetary fortress rush a Zerg? You can't do that. It's not possible. They have creep around. You can't land on creep. I guess. All right. So stick with me. Maybe what you can do here is complete it, lift it off, land it next to this hatchery because it's on the way. It doesn't have creep yet, right? Staying with me so far. Then you upgrade to a planetary. And then because your opponent only has queens and lings, they don't have the DPS requisite to kill it. And then you kill the natural with a planetary, and you have a planetary at the base of your opponent's main, and they can't get out. Have I ever seen this before? I am trying to figure this out, you guys. I'm thinking back into the many times I've cast cheese. And I'm going to say... No, I don't think so. I really don't. Look at the extra STVs showing up to repair, too. All right, Elk, what are we doing, man? He's going for a Roach Warren. So you know what? He might... Oh, my gosh, it's going to be close. What are you... Wait, no. Do you think... Does he think this is a Terran or a Protoss? You can't land it on creep, Wugsaw. I guess maybe you land in range of the... What is going on right now? Okay, so congratulations. Your grand plan is you kill a Roach Warren, which can be easily rebuilt for 150 minerals and builds fast. I like how Elk is... entirely and completely not responding to this. Does he know what's going on? He sees the blue on his minimap. That's for sure. Hey, do you... I'm looking at his camera right now. La, 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 la. Just hanging out at my natural, making Zerglings and getting speed. And everything's fine. I'm getting a lair. I like lairs a lot. Oh, what was that? It's probably nothing. We'll just go back to the natural and... Look around, build some more lings, maybe. Get a lair. Dude, what is going on, man? This planetary fortress is wrecking your stuff. Is he still not?
Cluster is under attack.
Hey! He did it! He figured out it was here! How many lings to take down a planetary fortress? The answer is approximately all of them. All of them in the whole universe. Alright, once again, congratulations, Wugsaw. You killed a Roach Warren and a million Zerglings. That was great. 18 Zerglings died. But your problem is you can't kill anything else with that planetary fortress. The ling. Okay, SCVs came down and just committed actual suicide there, except for this one that has 2 HP. I like how he's making spines. I guess, fine. You have a lot of Marines coming. Spines will be great. But what you need to do here, more than anything else, Elk, is not let yourself get dragged into this planetary fortress. It has 27 kills already, including broodlings. And, okay, never mind. Elk is going for the counterattack, you guys. Elk's like, you know what I need to do is run across the map with lings. Never mind, we're coming home. You weren't breaking it anyway, Elk. There's a bunker here. You don't have any banelings. You don't have any roaches. You have some roaches. You have some roaches. Your spines. Look, remember what I said about getting dragged into the planetary fortress? Don't do it. Wow. 33 kill planetary fortress. Wugsaw doing pretty smart things here, right? Focusing down the extractor, slowing down gas income, getting individual roaches as they decide to wander up and die. Now Elk's going for it. Elk's like, I can't defend against this. It's impossible. So we're going to base race. And maybe Wugsaw has nothing at home, but never mind, he's done. Oh, that was hilarious. Oh, man, that was hilarious. Good on you, Elk, for leaving. You knew, right? You knew you weren't getting through this with lings. There's a bunker with Marines on top. Even roaches aren't getting through that. Ravagers, yes. You had enough resources for Ravagers, but wow. Executed. I still wanted to see him land it over here and kill this natural. I think that would have been cooler. And I think he could have pulled it off too. Actually, let's back it up and look. I want to see when this thing was lifted. Yes. Alright, so it's flying in. Oh, yeah. Well, close. Here, still available. Here, still available. I want to say he could have made it. It would have been really tight. It would have been really, really tight, but I think he could have made it anyway. Fun. Really, really fun TVZ, though. Who planetary fortress rushes a Zerg? Honestly. Guess Wugsaw does. GG. GG to you, man. All right. More cheese coming. Stick with it. Why is there so much cheese on New Repugnancy? Honestly. Bottom left-hand corner, Vomalisk. He's red and he's a Zerg. Top right-hand corner is Retenites. He's blue and he's a Protoss. Retenites. It feels French to me, but Retenites, something like that. We're going to call him Retin, though, because American. Retin versus Vomalisk here. And it's going to be a good one. Going to be super insanity here between these two players. And who's going to be the cheeser? Looks like the probe very well may be, although probe scouts are normal in PvZ, especially the higher level you go. Even the Showtime, even Neeb, even Stats will probe scout you guys. So the highest tiers are like, scouting is good. Yeah, I mean, that gas indicated definitely not going to be a cannon rush, because who the heck gets gas when they're cannon rushing? So far, looks like just a regular old scout here from Retin. Vomalisk hanging out. Got his gas. Gas here before. Wow. Gas pool. Like a 17 pool, but off of one base. He has not expanded yet. Vomalisk has some plans. He's got some plans, and they require him to have a pool very fast. Meanwhile, Retin's like, one base Zerg, eh? I'm going to block his attempt to expand, which is super duper annoying. Maybe try to block his other attempt to expand? Are you doing another one here, Retin? Maybe... No. Valma, he's not even turning back to expand. He's just like, I want to kill this probe more than anything in the whole world. So I am. All right, man. That pool's almost done. You can shut down this pylon if you want fairly soon, but got ourselves a cybernetics core. Not really bothering with anything right now. I mean, there might be lings on the way because that's a very, very fast pool, but hey, look at that pool. Look at that burrow. Vomalisk is getting burrow here, guys. And he's still one-basing it. He shows no interest in making Zerglings to shut down this pylon, then expand, or expand here, or expand here. Oh, all right. He wants to expand here. Why not just expand here, though? I guess high ground harassment's really annoying, but in that case, maybe expand here? I don't know. I feel like there are better places to throw down a forward hatch, and one you can actually mine from, but Vomalisk has a plan. He's making 6 Zerglings. At this point, Retin has to be worried this pylon hasn't been killed. It's like, wait, what is going on? The Zerg player is doing something nuts. And, all right, so eventually this goes down, but it's late, man. If you're trying to expand, this is late. 2.5 minutes for your first base is insane. Some players have their third bases started at this point. Well, when in doubt, go Stargate. Retin's like, you know what I need? Stargate. Seems smart. If your opponent's rushing you with roaches or ravagers, a void ray can really shut that down. But that's not what's happening here. I don't see a roach warren. Supply blocked a little bit, which is annoying. We'll come back to that later. That hatch is going to finish and give a little bit of supply. Look at the supply. 31 to 24. Retin has a lead. Volm is not supply blocked as much anymore because that finished. And some slowlings show up. Don't leave Bob. Bob is holding his post. Good job, Bob. Oh, no! That's not a wall. Oh, crap. All right. Well, Bob's dead. That is not walling off properly. If you're Protoss and Terran and don't know how to do that, you're going to die. You're going to lose games. No question about it. Sentry, interestingly enough. Good force field. And a Stalker comes out, too. Okay, that's enough. That's enough to shut that down quite nicely. Oracle in production as well. We do now have Roaches in production. So maybe a Roach Ravager style attack here. But again, Oracles do really well against that. This Oracle cruising out. Not defensive. That is an offensive Oracle for sure. And feeling pretty safe with the Sentry. Not enough energy for a force field yet, but we'll have one soon. And is making additional Zealots for additional Ling pressure. But I don't know, man. There's Roaches. There are Roaches here, and Burrow is done. Is this like a Burrow move thing? But no, it's not, because you can't get Tunneling Claws unless you have a lair. So it's not Burrow move. It's just regular style Burrow. Interesting. 4-minute Roach attack with Burrow. And I mean, the fact that Retin made Zealots here is a mistake. Do not make Zealots against this. Right, man? Roaches show up. Don't make Zealots. They're so bad against Roaches. Unless they have speed, in which case, go for it. But man, they do not at this point, so you're in trouble. And here comes all of the boys. Here come... All right, so he burrows the injured one. He burrows another injured one. Look at this. This burrow micro... Oh, he lost one. He lost a Roach. That was not as good. This one needs to burrow too. It does. Is he unburrowing the ones that are healing up? Sort of. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Burrow, burrow, burrow. And then pops up the ones that are healthy. And burrows again on the wounded ones. Holy crap. This is kind of great. I mean, I don't know. Is the burrow roach necessary? Does he just win anyway with this number of roaches? Maybe he does, but maybe he doesn't have this number of roaches if he doesn't do the burrow micro. Oh, the Artosis Pylon. Oh, the Artosis Pylon. Everything is depowered. Okay, the other Artosis Pylon. Now everything is depowered. And now Retin is dead. He is a dead nerd, as Laughing Game says. And that's it. Vomalisk is your winner in 537. Bam. Burrow Roach, man. What did he lose in that game? 13 thrones. Oh, right. Because the Oracle come over here and murder stuff? It sure did. And then it came home. But, I mean, it was... Would you like to watch that? Protoss players, would you like to watch this? We'll allow it. La 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 la. Vomalisk is just like, I'm just going to hang out over here. I'm going to make roaches. I'm not going to bother making any defense back home. Everything will be fine. Oracle swings in. I got a natural to kill. There's not a natural. What? All right, main base it is. What? And actually, takes a lot of shots from that queen, but eventually turns around to focus it down. And by golly, she gets it. Look at that. Look at this oracle. Bam, 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 bam. The only thing that saved these drones is what? That the oracle got recalled home. Got sent home to defend against this, because guess what? There are roaches everywhere, and I need all the DPS I can get. Wow. That was close, man. I mean, sure, Romulus had basically no drones, but also Retin had nothing either. So fair enough. Fair enough. Good game. Good. My brain was like, good game and good job at the same time, and good game it is. But anywho, that's it. Romulus gets the win. We've got one more match to go. Stick with it. We'll be back with more Falcon Paladin on your Cheesy Thursday. The final match of Cheese Compilation will be between Goodkin and Tone StarCraft on King's Cove. Bottom right-hand corner, Red Terran player Tone StarCraft. And in the top left-hand corner, the Blue Terran player, Goodkin. All right, this one was fairly highly recommended by my screeners. Again, thanks to all of them who took the time out of their weekend to make sure that only the best cheese is screened, because we get some boring stuff, that's for sure. If you have boring cheese, maybe don't send it. Maybe don't send it. Maybe give my screeners a break. That'd be nice. So let's go ahead and play the game of Who is the Cheeser? And the answer today is it doesn't look, looks like Tone a little bit. I also like that poor Tone StarCraft tried to go Tone StarCraft, but he ran out of letters, so it's only Tone StarCraft, which, I don't know. I understand what's going on. Like, there's no question about that, but it's still funny, nevertheless. All right, so he is throwing up his barracks inside his own house, and so is Goodkin. So who is... Oh, double SCV coming out. Goodkin got scouted by Tone StarCraft. I am not convinced he saw that, although he does have an APM of 260. Tone StarCraft playing fast. All right, so 2 SCVs are up to no good. No question about it. There's one back home because you want to be able to defend against stuff, but over here, it's going to be double barracks. And for Tone StarCraft, what does he do about this? Maybe he harasses a little bit, tries to kill some of these SCVs. Makes life a little bit harder for Goodkin, but on the other side, I just don't know exactly where else he goes with it, you know? Guess we'll find out. I mean, what's the response here? Did that SCV die? Hold up. He was fine like 2 seconds ago. Look, remember he ran around here, he ran down here. La 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 la. He gets attacked. Oh, did you just lose this battle? Oh, because another SCV comes in. Dang, Tone StarCraft's SCV, you're dumb. You never pick a fight with 2 other workers, you're going to die for sure. All right, fair enough there. Tone is getting a factory. He's getting Marines. Is he rallying them across the map? He sure is. He's got that thing rallied all the way up to the front door, which is hilarious. All right, man. So Goodkin, does he have gas? He doesn't have gas. It's going to be just Marine pressure here. 1 barracks, 2 barracks down here, 1 at home. He's making Marines from the 1 at home because it's done first, because of course it is. And yeah, just starting Marine production up here at the front too. Meanwhile, these guys, look at them hoofing across the map. Hoof, 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 hoof. It's like a Marine rush. Very, very strange indeed. This factory is going to be really useful if he makes a tank. I think that'll be death for Goodkin, but we'll keep an eye on that. Hellions. Interesting play. I guess Hellions pretty good against Marines if they're in smaller numbers. Look at this Marine just wandering up. Oh, he gets the first shot off too, and Goodkin Marine takes damage. Oh, but another Marine is here, and now there's a bunker, and now Tone's like, oh, I don't... Tone? Tone should have said, that's enough for me, and gotten out of there. But instead, don't do it, man. Don't you do it. He sent a Marine to his death. By that, I mean, he's alive with 3 hit points. Never mind. All right, so Tone is expanding, which seems problematic considering your opponent is absolutely proxying the crap out of you right now. With 3 barracks on your side of the map, you've got Hellions, you're making Marines, you're working on a starport. Liberator, maybe, but you are so far away from having a Liberator out, and the Marines are on the way right now. All right, Hellions, splash damage the crap out of this. Whoosh, maybe behind behind the wall can keep you safe. That expansion is not finishing. I am sorry, Tone. SCV, there's the cancel, and the SCV is going to die too. All right, Tone, can you hold this? Can you hold behind this wall with your Hellions and your Marines? I feel like you can. Ooh, he is making a Liberator too. Maybe he does have time for a Liberator. Oh no! Hellion down. And another Hellion probably down here. The range is not good. But toasting and roasting some of these guys. There's 2 kills on this remaining Hellion. Liberator on the way. I don't think it's enough. This is just too many Marines. SCVs coming off. SCVs and Mules here to fight. Bunker, do not let that bunker finish. Look at this Hellion, though. Hellion combined with SCV attack is pretty good. Who knew? Oh, don't let it finish. Oh, he let the bunker finish. He let the bunker finish, and now he's supposed to retreat here. So 18-6 workers. Tone is in trouble, but his Liberator is out. He bought enough time for the Liberator to come out and protect his front door. I think if he sets it up, that's actually a really good location. I don't know if there's anywhere the Marines can go to kill this. Maybe here. Oh, man. Look at this. Wonk. Wonk. Yeah. Yeah. Tone, do it, man. I believe in you. You're down 18-6 workers, but you're up 17-14 army supply, which is great, and you're making more Liberators. Does a Liberator shut down Marine Rush? I kind of feel like it does. No, Hellion, why? Oh, Hellion. Oh, Hellion. Why would you die there? Oh boy. Alright, Hellions cruise on out. They take some damage from the bunker, but otherwise they're okay. I guess they're trying to shut down an expansion here, but you know there's not an expansion because your dead Marine is standing here. And he is dead. Where's your other Liberator? I swear you made another one. Did you send it across the map, maybe? He is now sending it across the map. Alright, cool. So you set it up over here and shut down mining. Dang, is Tone gonna win this thing? Tone was in a lot of trouble, you guys. He was losing SCVs. He fought as hard as he could. Should just buy time for the Liberator to come out, and then he bought the... Oh, crap. No, 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 no. Do not lose the Liberator. Oh, he lost the Liberator. Does he have enough Marines to win this battle? He does not. Goodkin fighting his way up that ramp. Oh, boy. Hellions in production. Marines in production. Liberator sets up and starts wrecking Goodkin's SCV line like a boss. Look at her go. Wham. 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 But the Marines are going to defend against it, and they are 11 kills on that Liberator, but it does get picked out of the sky by the Marines, and by that I mean it escapes with 6 HP, but there are too many Marines inside the house right now. Trying to fight a bunker by Goodkin up at the front here, too. This is a good game. Holy smokes, this is close. No SCV, no bunker for you. Attacking Marines continuing to come in right now. Are you making stuff? Making Hellions, making Marines. Hellions killing Marines as they come out over here. Liberator sets up for round 2 and does kill the Marines that were bothering her and does shut down all the mining here. So now it is 7-2 workers. Tone actually has income, which is really, really nice. This Hellion has no kills, but it's forcing these Marines to stay behind to defend their homeland. Goodkin has 500 minerals in the bank. I'm not sure he's getting many more, to be honest with you. Is this a final push out of Goodkin? It looks like it very well may be. Oh boy, here he comes. 5 Marines coming up. There are 2 Hellions here, 3 Hellions here, 1 Hellion down, more coming. Marines fighting too. Marine Hellion versus Marine. That's a good battle for Tone. Army supply is 14-6. I think Tone has done it, you guys. What a smasher. What a fantastic final match of the day here. Just beautiful, beautiful stuff here from Tone. It was really touch and go there for a minute, but there's your good game from Goodkin, and Tone StarCraft is your winner. Dang. That is one of the better cheese games I've seen. That is Goodkin going for the proxies. Tone ended up losing a ton of stuff. Man, he lost 11 SCVs, 6 Hellions, a Liberator, and 11 Marines to that. The good news is he was able to kill 41 Marines, 17 SCVs, and a bunker. So that's kind of a huge deal. But yeah, end of the game there. There just wasn't enough for Goodkin. His income was in the toilet. He had 2 SCVs. He couldn't mine back here. All his Marines were on the other side of the map doing stuff. He couldn't get up this because of the Hellions, and I really feel like a tank would have been nice, but sure, man, Hellions, why not? Hellions are great, and the Liberator really paid for itself there, too. Good game. Nicely done by Tone. I almost feel like, does he have a StarCraft channel? Like, why is he StarCraft? Why is he Tone StarCraft? I don't know. Maybe I'll look it up. Alrighty then. Well, that is going to be it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void and your cheese compilation for March 2019. Go ahead and hit that like button. Hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.